In this video, we're going to go over the history of Bridger Bowl, Montana, and how it came to be one of the most beloved skiing destinations in America. High in the rugged Bridger mountain range of Montana, 16 miles north of Bozeman, sits a ski resort that defies the corporate trends of modern ski culture. While mega resorts across America have been swallowed up by conglomerates and transformed into upscale playgrounds for the wealthy, its story is one of community determination, environmental stewardship, and a fierce commitment to keeping skiing accessible to locals. An increasingly rare phenomenon in today's ski industry, the history of this cold smoke powder paradise reveals how a small mountain operation run by passionate volunteers evolved into a world-class skiing destination that has launched the careers of extreme skiing pioneers while maintaining its authentic Montana character. 1936 marks the founding of the Bozeman Ski Club and the first downhill race on Moose Creek. Ski jumping competitions began in 1937 at Karst, drawing spectators to watch the best jumpers in the country. These early developments laid the groundwork for the skiing culture that would eventually thrive at Bridger Bowl. By 1950, the Bridger Mountain State Park was established with a simple rope tow powered by a car. 4 years later, a pivotal moment arrived when the Bozeman State Park Recreation Association formed as a nonprofit organization with membership open to Montana residents 18 and older. This organizational structure would shape Bridger Bowl's unique development for decades to come. January 16, 1955 marked Bridger Bowl's official birthday, when the ski area opened to the public with just one employee. Local skiing enthusiasts immediately began expanding the terrain, installing an upper hill Poma lift in 1956. 2 years later, the lower Platter lift was replaced by a T-bar. The 1960s saw significant infrastructure development. The Bridger lift was installed in 1964, the same year that 75mm rifles were installed for avalanche control, a necessity in this steep, avalanche-prone terrain. In 1967, the Alpine lift was added along with a new chalet at the present base area, expanding skiing options and comfort for visitors. A large wooden ski jump was constructed in 1968, reflecting the area's continued interest in Nordic traditions. The 1970s brought significant change and expansion. In 1971, the name was officially changed from Bridger Ski Bowl to Bridger Bowl, and the Deer Park lift was installed. But perhaps the most significant development came in 1973 when ridge skiing was opened to the public. This challenging terrain, with its steep chutes and cliffy lines, would eventually become legendary among expert skiers, attracting the most daring athletes of the era. The Virginia City and Pierre's Knob lifts were added in 1978, further expanding terrain. While Bridger was developing its reputation for exceptional terrain, the skiing culture in Bozeman was evolving. In 1975, the Bridger Ski Education Foundation was formally chartered, later becoming the Bridger Ski Foundation in 1991. This organization would play a crucial role in cultivating skiing talent and fostering community engagement with the sport. The deep snow winter of 1979 to 1980 proved transformative for extreme skiing at Bridger. A group of young local skiers, including Tom Jungst, Jim Connolly, Scott Schmidt, Emil Tanner, and future U.S. Ski Hall of Famer Doug Coombs, began pioneering challenging lines on the ridge. Rather than seeking wide powder runs, they targeted narrow chutes and cliff drops, taking a competitive approach by making 12 to 14 ridge hikes daily in what Jungst called mini-golfing. This crew would go on to revolutionize extreme skiing, taking the skills they honed at Bridger to greater mountain ranges worldwide. The 1980s brought continued modernization. The Jim Bridger Lodge was constructed in 1988, replacing the base lodge chalet with a full rental shop, cafeteria, restaurant, and ski school. That same year, a blue light was installed atop the Baxter Hotel in downtown Bozeman, activated whenever Bridger receives 2 or more inches of new snow in a 24-hour period. Throughout the 1990s, lift infrastructure continued to improve with the installation of the Powder Park Quad, later renamed Sunnyside. The turn of the millennium saw Bridger Bowl continue to enhance the skiing experience while maintaining its community-centered approach. The Snowflake Lift and Beginners Area were added in 2000. Pierre's Knob Lift was upgraded in 2001. And the impressive Saddle Peak Lodge and First Aid Room were constructed in 2004, adding approximately 35,000 square feet of skier services space. A milestone expansion occurred in 2008 with the installation of Schlasman's Lift. This lift is unique as Bridger Bowl purchased and reconditioned the 1976 Doppelmayr Double Chair, formerly known as the Peruvian Lift, from Snowbird Ski Resort in Utah. The addition provided lift-served access to 301 acres of expert ridge terrain, an area previously only accessible by hiking. The modernization of lift infrastructure continued with the replacement of the Bridger and Deer Park red chairlifts with the Bridger Triple Chair in 2010. In 2013, the old Alpine lift was sold to Mount Spokane and replaced by two new triple chairs following different alignments. As climate consciousness grew in the ski industry, Bridger Bowl emerged as a leader in environmental stewardship. In 2018, the resort installed a vertical flow wetlands wastewater system, followed by solar panels and composting implementation in 2019. These efforts earned Bridger Bowl the prestigious Golden Eagle Award for Environmental Excellence, considered the highest honor bestowed on a ski area for environmental performance. Environmental initiatives accelerated into the 2020s. Despite challenges including the Bridger Foothills wildfire in 2020, the resort continued its sustainability efforts. In 2024, Bridger Bowl received the EPA Region 8 Pollution Prevention Recognition Award for reducing electricity use through LED and motion-activated lighting, installing an on-site 50-kilowatt solar array, implementing a free transit and carpooling program, and eliminating petroleum-based ski wax containing PFAS in its rental shop in favor of plant-based alternatives. These projects resulted in annual savings of 76.3 metric tons of CO2 and over $9,000 in operational costs. Throughout its evolution, Bridger Bowl has maintained its identity as a community-focused, non-profit ski area. Its mission remains steadfast: to remain a locally focused recreation area that balances quality, affordability, and sustainability in a way that best serves our community. From its humble beginnings with a single rope tow to today's 2,000 acres of diverse terrain served by 8 chairlifts, Bridger Bowl has evolved while staying true to its roots as a beloved local mountain, where generations of Montanans have discovered the thrill of sliding on snow. That's it for this week's Leisure Lore. And please do us a favor and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed it. It means the world to us.